G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, number 304. Let's talk about this comic using my space system. Story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2 is the best you can get. If I give this 10 out of 10, I'm not saying this is the best comic ever. I'm not saying it's better than Watchmen or Dark Knight Returns or something like that. I'm just saying that for your expectation level of a G.I. Joe comic, it has beaten your expectation level and gone, really high up. This one's going to be really high, I'll tell you right now. First of all, my letter was published in this book, so there is that. Not that that is going to, stop me from being as honest as I can be, but it is right on the page next to the end here. There is my letter. It says J-Man, so you'll know that. Okay, the storyline. So this started off, and I haven't read a lot of G.I. Joe. So, I mean, you can count them on maybe 2 hands, like the amount of issues I read. I read the first, well, that's a lie. The first ever comic, maybe like the first 10 or so, whatever's in the first trade. So maybe 7 or 8, maybe if it's even 12 in there, I don't remember. But I haven't read very much of it. I really like Transformers, and I've been getting into the new Thundercats that came out. So when this started, it didn't start again, I guess. It's still Larry Hama. It's continuing on. So 301 is where I picked up. And I really liked 301, and 302 was okay, and 303. And I started to think, this was an okay comic. I was giving it, maybe 8s out of 10. You gotta, by my system, if you get an 8 or a 9, that's really damn good. Even 7 is pretty good. Really, 5 or 6 is a pass. So anything above that's really good. So I was thinking I was giving them 7 or 8s. And then one morning I woke up, I thought, man, this comic's awesome. I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I thought, well, I got to put this on the pull list, which I did. I have all the cover A's, and I'm loving it. So I'm going to give the storyline a 2 out of 2 here. There's many factions at play here, and I kind of like where this is going, because you got Destro's again here with Zartan. Something's going on there. You got Cobra Commander doing his own little thing, and something happens which I'm going to show you. You got Serpentor Khan, who is also doing his thing, and then you got the Joes. So it feels like there's all these factions that are kind of warring against each other. Now Serpentor's guys are all mutated, which is kind of, I didn't know how I felt about that. I thought, oh, that's kind of weird, but it makes them unique, that's for damn sure. Last issue, Snake Eyes and Scarlet were attacked, and one of my subscribers helped me out and kind of explain a little bit with Snake Eyes. I didn't know that there was clones or things like that, because the Snake Eyes spoke. So now I'm kind of more aware of that, which is good. You have this girl named Dawn, I think was her name. She's like a ninja as well. She's pretty good. I'll get to the characters. Yeah, so story 2 out of 2. I'm loving this story. Cobra Commander is now getting his guys ready. And I got to show you his new look. I guess I'll show it to you when I get to the character section. But yeah, I'm loving it. For the pacing, I'm going to give the pacing 2 out of 2. There's a lot of momentum in the comic. There's storytelling, but also there's a bit of action. And there's just a lot of interest. I don't know what the heck's going on, but I'm just really interested in what's happening here. I'm following every page, oh, what's going to happen next? What are these guys up to? Oh man, I love Spirit, by the way. And I was like, oh yeah, Spirit, he's cool. So I like these factions going against each other and trying to figure out where everyone's at and what's everyone doing. You had those blue ninja guys. They were friggin' damn awesome too. And then some of the troops have been augmented as well. So you're okay, some guys have been pumped up. So I don't know. It looks pretty good. So pacing 2 out of 2. I'm going to give the art a 2 out of 2 as well, so you guys know where this is heading. The art is good here. I've liked the art from the beginning. It has taken maybe a few issues to get used to it a little bit, but I think it actually suits. So when I give the art a 2 out of 2, I'm not saying that that's it. Move over, Neil Adams, you're finished, and Jack Kirby, your legacy's done. Jack, sorry, you see ya. I'm just saying that for this comic, it really fits and comes together for me. But another thing that comes together for me in terms of art is beardedshirts.com, which is my channel sponsor. It's Superman month, Superman's birthday, so I gotta show you my Superboy. This is my favorite shirt. Superboy with the Legion of Superheroes at the bottom. I don't know if you can tell. It's a print all over, so you got both sides. So beardedshirts.com is my channel sponsor. Check out the link in the description below. They always have sales on. Let them know that you saw them on J-Man's channel. And if you sign up to be a Legionnaire, so if you sign up as a monthly member, you are entered into a draw to win stuff from Bearded Shirts. So there you go. Characters, well, you know I'm going to give this a 2 out of 2, and I'm going to give the enjoyment a 2 out of 2. I'm giving this sucker a 10 out of 10. Let me talk about Cobra Commander. First of all, I love Cobra Commander and Serpentor. I didn't like Serpentor in the cartoons. I always thought, oh, because I like Cobra Commander, but he's really good in this comic, that's for sure. He's pretty menacing. And Cobra Commander with the hood is my absolute favorite. I love him. I think it's very scary. You always wonder what's behind that hood. I know that the faceplate is the very most popular look for Cobra Commander. I just feel because a lot of the troopers also have faceplates that it makes him mix in with the troops too much. And I think the bag over the head just seems scarier to me. So he's got this new look, which I really like. It's sort of like the best of both worlds. So I don't know if you can tell. There you go. Yeah, that is awesome. That is just awesome. Serpentor's great. Destro, I've always loved him. The Joes are awesome. I love these Vipers here. Oh, so cool. And yeah, this Dawn chick's pretty awesome too. And having Zartan at the end is a good stinger. So there you go. I really enjoy G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. I enjoy this more than the other two comics, the Duke and the Cobra Commander, though I will continue reading Duke and Cobra Commander. I'm not enjoying them quite as much as I'm enjoying this one. So if you enjoy my space rating system, let me know in the comments. Give me a like, subscribe, all that stuff. That's it, everybody. Until next time.